The 6 died in the blaze. U.S. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel has proposed budget cuts in military spending, and that agenda includes eliminating the A-10 aircraft, which could help or hurt the 122nd Fighter Wing here in Fort Wayne. 21 Live's Rochelle Spence explains.
Everyone at the 122nd Fighter Wing is waiting to see how the base will be impacted by the proposed U.S. Department of Defense budget cuts for 2015. On Monday, department officials reiterated they want to retire all A-10 combat aircraft, the type flown here in Fort Wayne. U.S. Senator Dan Coats of Indiana says any decision to take the A-10s away should be accompanied by a responsible plan to bring F-35 Joint Strike Fighter jets to the base.
We have the runway length, we have the capacity, we have the airspace, we have the training. If the decision does come down to retiring the A-10s, there's no reason why we shouldn't be at the top of the list for the replacement.
It's no secret that Colonel David Augustine has been fighting for the new aircraft fleet as well.
For us, it's very important. One of our strategic goals here is to bring the Joint Strike Fighter to Fort Wayne.
And while the swap may just be a waiting game for those here at the 122nd Fighter Wing, in the meantime, the Hoosier State's Washington delegation is taking a stand. U.S. Senator Joe Donnelly of Indiana sent a letter to the Air Force Secretary and Chief of Staff Monday morning, reading, "I understand that the Air Force must cut costs, and that to do this successfully, it must weigh significant to force structure and equipment. However, I strongly encourage you to consider the Air Force's existing investments in Air Guard personnel, training, and infrastructure." Senator Coats also has a meeting planned with Adjutant General Martin Umbarger, who is head of the National Guard in Indiana, to look at ways the fighter wing can make its case that it should receive the new F-35s and ultimately stay open.
This very efficient Guard unit in Fort Wayne can be proven, and we're going to take that case to the Air Force.
The proposed 2015 budget is scheduled to be released March 4th. In Fort Wayne, Rochelle Spence, 21 Alive.
We all know how brutal this winter has been so far, especially